Hello, Stampers! Here in the winter in Ohio, a lot of times we have gray skies, and we have gray skies today. So I wanted to bring just loads of color to brighten my day up. So today I'm decided to use the hot air balloon stamp set from Stampin' Up. Now this is a bundle, and you can also get these dies, the hot air balloon dies. And I decided to do my balloon a heart. And there's the die. Has a couple pieces that you can use. I used this solid heart plus this basket. And then I cut a couple of these clouds out and use them. And I'm going to show you step by step how to create this card. All the dimensions for this card are down below this video. Just click more under the description and you'll see them all there, along with all the product links for the products that I used today. So we're going to get started. We're going to put our background in first, and I have a piece of basic white here. It's 3 3/4 by 5. We're going to use some blending brushes and some nice bright colors. We're going to start with Old Olive. And I'm going to grab a blending brush here, and we're just going to make our grassy part of our scene here. I'm just going to go back and forth here, putting in like a little hill at the bottom. There we go. So there's our Old Olive at the bottom, and then I'm going to start getting bright in our sky, and we're going to use Tahitian Tide to start out with. I'm going to grab a blending brush for that. And I'm going to start putting Tahitian Tide up here in this top left corner. You can do a back and forth motion, circular, doesn't matter. We're just putting splashes of color up here. So there's some Tahitian Tide. And next I'm going to grab, let's see, let's do some fresh freesia for some pretty pink up here. Now I'm going to blend into that Tahitian Tide a bit. And I'm just going to come down here to our grassy area. I love how the color it makes when you overlap these colors like in here. Really pretty. Okay, so that was fresh freesia. Next I'm going to go a little darker. We're going to go with Gorgeous Grape, bring in some of this grape color. And this color I'm going to put down here at the bottom, along that hill with our grass in it. And a little up here in this corner. You put it anywhere you want to. We're just slapping some color in there. So that was Gorgeous Grape. And I think I'll bring in some Blueberry Bushel here. I just want some dark blue up here at the top. Isn't that pretty when you put that in? There we go. So how about that? That is our background. Now, from our hot air balloon die set, I cut 2 each of the 2 clouds that are in that set, and I cut them out of basic white. I'm going to add these to our scene. I'm just going to lay them out here where I want them. I want them kind of close to our grassy area because I want it to look like there's lots of sky in the scene above it. Like that hot air balloon is way above the clouds. So I'm just going to lay these out where I want them. Kind of stagger them around down here. I think that's good. And I'm going to use some multi-purpose glue here just to put them on. Start over here. Just adding a little bit of that glue. I'm going to have this one hang off the side a little bit here. And the same with this one, it's going to go on the right side. Let's see. Sometimes I get confused of where I want my glue at since I'm not putting it all over the back. There we go. So there we have that one. And then we have our little clouds here I'm going to put on. I wanted these clouds nice and bright white. You could also put color on them, like if you wanted it to look kind of stormy in your scene or something, you could have put some gray at the bottom of each of these clouds. That would be nice if you want a stormy looking scene. Okay, so I have my clouds on there. I'm just going to flip this over and take a pair of paper snips, and I just want to cut these clouds off here so they are flush with my panel. Okay, so I have those on. Now we're going to set this scene aside for a moment. I also have die cut the basket, and I die cut this out of pecan pie cardstock. And when I did, I saved this little piece. There's a tiny little piece here that comes out of the basket. And I saved that because I want my basket to be solid pecan pie. So don't throw that little piece away if you want your basket to be solid. Then I have this heart that I die cut out of the hot air balloon set 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some real red. Now I cut this heart out of crushed curry. Now you wouldn't think that with our little heart that we have up there, but that's how I get this nice yellowish highlight there, is by starting with a crushed curry cardstock. So I'm just going to grab my real red blending brush here, and I'm going to start here at this right side of this die cut here. I'm going to keep turning this. I want to leave a nice bright spot there. So I have my spot. Now I'm just going to get darker where the red is. Now that I know where I want my spot, you can get as dark as you want to with this red. I think that really looks nice. Got that nice highlight there. There we go. Okay, so now we're ready for these. And I'm going to put my heart up here. This would even make a nice anniversary card with this heart. Fun, fun. Okay, so we have that on there. I'm just going to put my basket on. I'm just going to lightly add a little bit of glue along the top here, and then on the basket part. Then add this over my heart here. And I just want to catch those ends there and have them just a touch wider than the heart is. Isn't that cute? And then I'm just going to add just a touch of glue here inside where that basket goes. Get my little piece of basket that was die cut out. And there we go. So I filled that in with that. But you could also re-die cut this piece here and do it out of a different color, and then you'd have that little piece that you could put in there of a different color if you want your basket a different color. I just thought it was nice just being pecan pie. But anyway, there is our scene. So now I'm just going to jazz it up with some ribbon. And I have this ribbon pack. This is the Ribbon Duo pack. It has Lemon Lime Twist and Petal Pink in it. Really pretty pack. I think this is great for spring. And I'm going to use the Lemon Lime Twist out of it. I love this little stitched ribbon. And I'm just going to put a little piece here, a little longer than our card stock is. And I just want it over here to the left side. So I've got that where I want it. I'm just going to flip it over. And I'm going to add a mini glue dot on each side just to adhere that to the back of this cardstock. There we go. It's just where I want it. I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. Don't be afraid to undo it and then do it again. Pull it a little tighter. I like it nice and snug. Okay, so there that is. Now I'm going to cut 5 little pieces of ribbon. I'm just going to do them like 3 inches or so. So I'm just going to cut those out. And I'll just cut them all the same length here. This doesn't have to be exact. We're going to cut 5 of these. There we go. And then I just want to tie these on to that ribbon that we have adhered on here. So I just slide that underneath the ribbon that's on there and then just give it one little tie. I'm going to do this for every one of these. One right after another. It's just a cute, cute ribbon. Okay. There's another one. And you don't have to do them real close together because we're going to slide them together after we're done cutting them and stuff. So, just try not to tie the little legs up into your next one. There we go. And our last one here. Now they're very long at this point, but I needed some length just to be able to tie them on here. Then I'm just going to go through and trim them off. Just at a little angle here. I just want them small. I just like this little ribbon treatment. It's kind of unexpected, but it's really super cute. And of course you could add more to it if you want to have even more fringes on your ribbon. Okay, so cut those off at a little angle. I'm just going to slide them all up together. There we go. And that is our little trim. Kind of cute, huh? So there that is. And now we're ready to put our card together. Now I have a lemon lime twist panel here. I cut 2 of these at 4 by 5 1/4. One goes inside of our card and then this one goes on the front. But I'm going to adhere this panel on here. And I'm going to have it flush with the bottom right corner. Just like that. There we go. Oh, I got a little weird spot on my panel there. There. So that's flush with the bottom right corner. And then when we put it on our Gorgeous Grape card, now this is Gorgeous Grape and it's 5.5 by 8.5 and it's folded in half to create our quarter card. Now when I put it on the front of the card, I'm going to go flush with the top left corner. So I'm using multi-purpose glue, but you use whatever adhesive you like. I would just like the glue because I can move things around a bit if I don't feel that I have them where I want them. The first time, I got a second to slide things around. So looky there, there's the front of our, isn't that cute how that's got the purple edge down here and then the lemon line twist at the top. Now I'm just going to stamp my sentiment here. And this is straight out of the hot air balloon set. And I'm using the Up, Up and Away, Hooray, It's Your Birthday stamp. And I'm going to stamp that with Blueberry Bushel. And I'm stamping it before I put this panel inside my card because if I don't have it straight the first time around, I want a second chance at it. So see how that's a little crooked. So I'm just going to flip this over and do it again. I think I need to stand up and take a look at it when I'm from the top. There we go. Much better. I stamp so much better, especially lining things up when I stand. Okay, so that's our sentiment that goes inside. I'm going to add some adhesive to this. Let's add some love inside our card there. Add this inside. We're just going to center it up here. Didn't that just pop, that lemon lime twist and that gorgeous grape? And there is our finished card for today. I hope you enjoyed this project and that you give it a try. It's a nice, bright project to work on this winter day. Thanks for joining me. Toodles!